Hello everybody, how are you all? Today I wanted to throw some ideas out about motivation. I recently uploaded a blog post called How to Keep Writing, and I thought I wanted to do the same thing for my channel, but how to keep reading. But then I realised most of the things I wanted to say could be applied to anything, so I'm just doing a general kind of motivation video. When I started the blog post, I wanted to make it clear that you have to have a passion for the work behind what you're trying to achieve. It's really easy to get caught up seeing the benefits and not really thinking about the work that goes behind it. So in a YouTube sense, you see the subs or the fame or the money and people think that's what I want, but it's the work behind it that you have to be passionate for. It's the filming and editing, because no matter who you are, the work will always be the same. The work is long and the work is hard. Nothing is achieved overnight. And then when you've found what you're passionate about, you have to actually do it. For me, this was all about assessing how I use my time. You have to train your mind to realise when you're just mindlessly doing something. So for me, it was scrolling through Instagram. I would spend a lot of time mindlessly scrolling, not even engaging with it or really being happy doing it. When that happens, you have to be able to tell yourself, this isn't worthwhile, go do something else. Even if you're just doing things little and often that contribute to the work of what you're trying to achieve, it's better than nothing. If you want to be a writer, you need to write. If you want to be a book reviewer, you need to read. If you want to make videos, you need to film or edit. Just do what you want to do, and if you're not doing it, then do you really want to, if that makes sense. I do appreciate that nobody can be turned on and working 100% of the time, might not have the motivation or any ideas of what to create. But in that case, I would still try to surround myself with things that inspire me. Learning who you're creating for will help you create. So with writing, it's so important to read and know what you want as an audience. There's no real use in being jealous of anybody who has already achieved what you want. It's better to admire them and learn from them. I know I don't always have the motivation to create videos, even though it's something I really love doing. So recently what I've been doing is listening to a podcast called Campcast, which is hosted by James Marriott and I'm Alex. I find those two very inspiring, so I don't feel guilty for just sitting and listening to their podcast. I don't feel like it's a waste of time. So what I'm trying to portray is that you don't have to be working on a million things at once and constantly involved in work and driving yourself nuts with it. You just have to recognise how you feel about the time you're spending. If you feel like you're doing nothing, then go do something that's actually going to make you happy. And that will obviously be different things for everybody, because that's what makes you individual. There's really not much more that I can think to say, so I'll wrap up the video here and hope it made sense. I can never really tell until I get to the editing stage. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.